Hey beauties, it's Anita, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top 4 tips on how I shop on the SHEIN website to make sure that I get good quality clothing and that it's not a situation where it's like, this is what I paid for and this is what I got. Alright, so if you're interested in ordering from SHEIN, or if you've ordered and it's been kind of a hit or miss, then stay tuned and keep on watching. Number 1, you want to know your measurements. I feel like that's very important for shopping online at any clothing store, but specifically for SHEIN, you need to compare your measurements against the measurement chart for each individual item that you're looking at. The sizing is not, a one size fit all type thing, meaning, how some stores typically if you wear a 14, you wear a 14 across the board. Not with SHEIN, okay? If you wear a 1X or a 2X or whatever, you have to go off of the sizing chart for each item. Some items you may wear a 1X, some items you may wear 2X or 3X. In my experience, I do find that their clothing runs either true to size or large. I haven't had any issues with it running smaller, but again, know your measurements and measure against the size chart, okay? Oh, sidebar, in this video I am going to show you guys how I go through the process of ordering online. I'm going to do a screen record and include that to show you guys exactly how I go through this process for every item, okay? Okay, so here I'm showing you guys what I mean by looking at the size chart for each particular item. So I clicked on size chart beside these pants, and the very first line, it'll tell you the fit type and fabric. So this tells you that it's skinny jeans. The next line tells us that it has a slight bit of stretch to the fabric, and then right underneath you'll see where you can use your measurements to see what size you'll need for each item. Now on this one, I saw a new thing that they're doing where you can put in your height and weight and it'll kind of tell you what size you need in each item. I've never seen this before. This is new to me, so I guess it's a new feature they're rolling out, but that's pretty interesting. So number 2, you need to have realistic expectations, okay? This is SHEIN and it is a very affordable clothing site, and in a sense you do get what you pay for, okay? When I order from SHEIN, I already know that these are not investment pieces. This is not something that I'm looking to have for years and years to come. It's not something that I want to wear for, a whole lot of times and just rewash it and all of that. I specifically look for items for maybe a vacation or something that I don't plan on wearing really often. I want to look cute, give a look, and wear it a couple times and I'm done with it. And the prices, in my opinion, reflect just that, okay? Tip number 3 is that you want to look closely at the item in the pictures or if it's on a model. You want to zoom all the way in, look at the material. You want to look and see if it has any adjustable straps. You want to see, if it has any texture to it, if it looks thin. A lot of times you can tell that by zooming in and really paying attention to the fabric and the material in the pictures. It shows you, okay? Like I said, number 1, I also look at the material of the item. I've learned that I don't like acrylic. It itches me a lot. I do realize that there's acrylic in a lot of different materials with sweaters and stuff, but a lot of their items contain a lot more acrylic and it just itches me, okay? So you do want to pay attention to the material. They do a lot of polyester as well. Polyester is very thin, and a lot of polyester items can make a noise when you're walking in it. So again, that's something that you want to be careful of as well. But my biggest tip again would just be to zoom in on that picture and get a good close-up look at the item. You'll be able to see if it's lined or if it'll be see-through. You'll be able to see if it's a ribbed material, if it's like a waffle-like material. Also, I know one thing that I look for, especially when it comes to rompers and things with spaghetti straps, I like to zoom in and see if it has adjustable straps because I am short, and a lot of times items like that, I need an adjustable strap to make sure that the straps are not crazy long. So that is something that I look for. Also, with swimsuits, a lot of times you want adjustable straps on not only the bra area, but if it's a bikini, sometimes you want adjustable straps on the side of your bikini bottom. So again, that is something that you want to zoom in and look closely to see if it's lined, if it's thin, if it has some kind of texture, if it's ribbed, or if it has like a waffle material. And you can also tell just the quality of an item in general, again, so you can know if it's something that'll work for what you're looking for, or if it's like, girl, no, let me stay away, okay? Okay, so we're going to use these same pants and zoom in to look at the material and see what it's looking like. So I'm going to go all the way in and get up close and personal, take a good look-see, look at the material. These look pretty thick, which is good, and I like the fact that they don't seem see-through. But I'm going to go ahead and look at the picture of her turned around to the back, and here I will really be able to tell once I zoom in if it was see-through or not. And we can see from this picture that it is not see-through. I can also tell in the picture that it does have a good amount of stretch, so that's a good thing. But just showing you guys how you can zoom in and kind of tell the quality of an item just by looking closely at the pictures. I also want to show you guys another example of how I zoom in. This particular dress, I wanted to zoom in and see if the straps were adjustable. And you see how once I zoom in, I can see that. And I'm just looking to see if it's see-through, see what kind of material it is. But I was just so thankful to see that it had straps because that is necessary for me. So, and we're going to zoom in on the front as well on this picture. Just looking at the material, I can't really tell from this picture what kind of material it is, but I can tell that it's a thicker material and that it's not see-through, which I do like. So, also I did discover here that it has a slit. I didn't see that before. So, yeah, you can learn a lot about these items just simply by zooming in. I promise y'all that alone will tell you a lot about the item before you buy it. And here, as I showed y'all, I just realized that it had a split in it, so that's cute. Really cute dress. I think I'm gonna add that to my cart. Also, one quick tip for items that are really thin, if you want to get it anyway, I would advise to get a darker color. When you get a lighter color item that's thin, it's going to be see-through, period. And again, if that's what you're looking for, if it's the look that you're going for, it's cool. But if you don't want it to be see-through, I would just say to get it in a darker color if possible. All right, and tip number 4, my last one, is to make sure that you look at those reviews, child. They will nine times out of 10, if none of these other things will work, the reviews will tell you everything that you need to know. Thankfully, SHEIN is really good at getting reviews. People leave a lot of reviews, a lot of photos, and so that is my first tip. You want to first go look at reviews with photos, and they have an option on there where you can select to only see reviews with photos. Also, another great tip is I believe they have an option on there where you can choose to select an item or reviews that have the person that wears your size. So let's say you're looking for somebody who wears a 2X, you can go and look at the reviews of people that only of people that got the item in a 2X. So again, if they have pictures, you can only see pictures of people that look like the size that you're getting, and you can kind of gauge it from there and say, okay, I think I can do a 2X, so I need the size down, I need the size up. Also, just in general, I like to look at all the photo reviews because it again will tell me outside of this studio light, what does this material or what does this product look like in real regular life. So again, sometimes if you're looking at if you zoom into the one that they have on the website and it looks good, sometimes when you get to those pictures of just regular people at home, you're like, oh, okay, that's what they really look like. No, I'm good. Now, if the item doesn't have reviews, it's still fine. A lot of times it just means that the item is new, or maybe a lot of people haven't bought it yet. And so I would still just use the other 3 tips and use my judgment off of that. But if it has reviews, and especially if it has pictures, girl, use those pictures. 9 times out of 10, that alone will never steer you wrong, okay? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and look at some reviews for those black pants. So here by size, I'm going to go ahead and select 1X because that's the size that I'm thinking about getting. So I want to see reviews for people who got that size. And then on the left side, I'm going to click on image, and that'll show me just the reviews of people who left photos. So these first couple of photos are a little dark, so I'm just going to scroll through and see if I can find something in some better lighting. And this one looks good as far as the lighting and everything. I can really tell that, like I said before, the pants are not see-through, which is a good thing. They do look like a thicker material. I think they said it was polyester. And also in her picture, it looked like the waistband was kind of thick. So just something to note. I'm going to go ahead and look at 2X pictures just so I can see what else I can find. And this one looks good. It's much better lighting. So again, I can see that it's not see-through. But it's not really a lot of good pictures in here this time. Also here, I can definitely tell that it is polyester. I can just tell by the lighting in this picture. So it's not a deal breaker. I can just, again, see how different it looks in people's lighting at home than in the picture that the website posts, because it is studio lighting and it makes things look a lot better. So here I'm going to look for a few more photos in some better lighting. And this looks really good. I like them on her. I like these pants in general, so for me, this is a yes. So I wanted to give you guys a different example of a different item. So here I'm going to go ahead and show you guys again how you can select the sizing for the particular item that you're looking for. I'm going to click on images and just look at photos of the ladies in this beautiful dress that I love so much already. And yeah, just judging from the photos, I already know that I like the dress. I always like to find photos in good lighting just so I can take a good look at the material. See if it's see-through, see if it looks, you know, shiny or cheap looking. It looks really good here. I can also tell that it does not have stretch, which just lets me know kind of sizing wise what I need to do. It looks good on her too. Love it. And yeah, just showing you guys again how I go through the photos and just kind of look to see just different details to help me know if I want to get the item or not. Alright beauties, if you enjoyed this video and you would like more helpful tips like these with regards to fashion and beauty, think about clicking the link in my description box and signing up for my email list. I will be sending more helpful tips like these, as well as fashion finds, as well as sales, just all of the things fashion and beauty related. I will be sending it out to my email list on a weekly basis. So if you would like to, click the link in my description to sign up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful and I will see you next time. Bye!